Hey guys, welcome back from the weekend. The CCC is excited this week to bring a lot of the kitchen to the bar. I know we've talked about this really from day one, but we don't always play with stuff in the kitchen as much as maybe we should. So I think this week we were making a really concerted effort to focus on fruit. Today we're actually going to be working with blueberries, and throughout the week we're going to be bringing in some other, I think, some fun drinks, things that maybe people haven't heard about.
They're not necessarily like standard drinks like a Manhattan or a martini. They're right. Drinks that are sort of more creatively invented, just to showcase a different fruit or to showcase something that's seasonal.
I think seasonal is a really good point. But like most of our drinks, even if it's not a specific classic cocktail, a Negroni, Boulevardier, Manhattan, they typically are.
Right. They do have their foundations in classics, although everything really has their foundations in the classics, and then they sort of, veer off to feature what they want. I'm not saying it.
Trying to get you to say it.
I know.
All right, so this is a variation of a gin sour, but with blueberries. So we're excited. Fresh blueberries, by the way, or as Rysse will allude to in just a minute, she actually made a blueberry simple syrup.
Actually, I didn't. I can't take credit. I didn't make the blueberry simple syrup. The blueberry simple syrup was given to me by my friend Jocelyn from her garden. She made it.
Okay, thank you, Jocelyn. It actually worked out nicely this way because while the recipe actually does call for blueberry simple syrup, I don't have blueberry simple syrup already pre-made. Clearly, Rysse didn't either if her friend Jocelyn didn't bring it over. So we are going to...
Having said that, it's not the hardest thing to make.
No, it's not. But like...
In an extra 15 minutes, you could have made it. So it's not hard, and we do encourage you guys to try it.
Absolutely. Simple syrup in general, it sounds much harder than it is. That being said, if you need to make this on the fly, you need a blueberry, what are we calling this? A quarantine blues? You need to make a quarantine blues on the fly stat. I need it right now. You can take blueberries, muddle it, simple syrup, you're good to go, which is what I'm going to be doing.
So we're doing two different versions, and you can see which one you have the patience for.
Right. I also noticed you also get the really cool fancy Empress Gin, which turns your drinks pink.
If you are going to make this drink, and if you have this beautiful bottle of Empress Gin, now is definitely the time to pull it out.
Do not have that. I will probably eventually get that. I've sort of shied away from it, trying to sort of pare down my gin collection, but that one is pretty unique.
Just the butterfly pea flower blossoms that turn it purple.
Quarantine Blues, gin sour is a foundation, fresh blueberries. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward.
It's going to be a very pretty one.
Well, yours will. Guys, remember, start with the egg first, in case, not that I ever mess up my eggs, but some people do on occasion. So we need to start with the egg white first.
I cheated.
Watch me mess this up. Done.
I was using my egg yolks for a recipe when I was baking. So if you use the yolks, you don't want to toss your egg whites because you can use your egg whites for a cocktail. So I saved my egg whites.
Now, I need to jump ahead, though, because I'm muddling my blueberries and you're not.
Right. Correct. You go ahead.
So for those of you out there that do not have Jocelyn's homemade, curated, small batch blueberry simple syrup with love, blueberries, I just did a handful. 1 ounce of, actually my muddle first. I'm gonna add some simple to it. And then.
Feel good. You get a lot of that color in there. So you muddled your blueberries and put in
1 ounce of simple syrup.
1 ounce of simple syrup. So just to catch up to Jason, I will do my 1 ounce of blueberry simple syrup.
Okay, 2 ounces of gin. 3/4 ounce of triple sec. As you guys probably know by now, we use triple sec quite often, so you probably recognize Paula's. Honestly, guys, if you have just standard triple sec, it's fine. Just remember, if you're working in things like Grand Marnier, it's got cognac in it. If you're using dry curacao, it's got cognac and brandy in it. So we were specifically avoiding those today to keep this a little bit lighter.
I think Cointreau would also be okay.
And then 1 ounce of lemon.
Fresh lemon juice.
Fresh lemon juice. Egg white, remember we always dry shake first.
If you have your extra spring, this is a good time to get it in there.
Remember, extra tight when you have egg white, it will do its best to pop out on you. 30 seconds. You know, at Julep in Houston, if you order a Ramos Gin Fizz, they have one guy there.
Did they do that at Julep or?
No, at Julep. And first of all, the drink is, I think, $20 or $22, but It's still a lot, but when you watch them make it, they have one guy that will come take the shaker can from the bartender who's prepping it, and we'll shake it for what, 4 minutes? It's like real work.
Yeah. Gonna add ice and wet shake it.
Prep question here. So normally when you have egg white, we do not fine strain. For those of you out there that have muddled blueberry like myself, what would Rysse recommend?
Fine strain.
Yeah. Oh, wow. What a color. And like most egg white cocktails, actually, the longer you let it sit, you'll see it sort of separate. And I think it actually becomes a much prettier drink if you let it sit for just like 30 seconds, maybe a minute.
Yeah, we might have to time lapse this shit because. So I feel like with this, you have some options. The obvious garnish would be to throw 3 blueberries on a skewer and stick it on top. If you had a pink or purple bitters that worked, that would also be lovely on top of the egg white. I am going off the blue theme, pulled some lavender flowers. They're dried edible lavender flowers. And I thought that I would sprinkle that on top of the egg white.
Yeah, it's a good call. I'm actually going with the blueberries, although I'm feeling really adventurous today. I'm going with 5 blueberries, not 3.
As long as it's an odd number.
Must be odd number, right?
Mine is, okay, it's starting to settle. Can you see it settling?
You can definitely see on this one.
Goodness.
Right?
Rest of the week is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do a lot of fruit this week. We have got pineapple coming down the line. We've got mango coming down the line. So for Wednesday, have your mango, have some honey and some sort of whiskey. Could be rye or scotch. You need some garam masala. We are taking a brief jaunt to India this week.
If you haven't bought any before, you can just get it in like the bulk section of the grocery store. I bought enough to last like months for like 35 cents. Good investment to have in your kitchen anyways, and bar.
Do you think that this drink will chase away our quarantine blues?
I think they have enough of them temporarily.
I think it'll be good.
All right. See you guys Wednesday. Cheers, Rysse.
Cheers, Jason.